Hi, this is Mark Slade with Keller Williams and the Mark Slade Homes team. This is my favorite time of year because this is the time of year when I'm able to recap the entirety of the most recently closed year in real estate. And in the township of Maplewood, where my office is based and where I happen to live, we had another outstanding year in real estate. So, for starters, the average price paid per home, which is one of the most important concerns and questions people ask, is now $611,000. That is an increase of 3% over the previous year's 593,000. Now, average list price also went up. In 2017, the average list price was about 575,000, and the average list price in 2018 was about 597,000. As you'll see, the average list price rose 3.9%, and the average price paid rose 3%. So what you're going to see now is that the percentage of paid price versus asking price, which was 103.2% in 2017, dropped a tiny bit to still an incredibly healthy 102.4% of asking price. Now, I also like to make sure that the average number of bedrooms and baths are about the same because obviously that could skew the results. And as you can see, they're pretty much the same. Statistically, I would say there's really no difference. Another two measures that we have that are equally important for us, and one is the number of units sold. So, what we did see is a decline in the number of units. And I think that was probably due to trepidation as to what was going to be happening with the tax results and such, and questions of that ilk. And so, what we saw is that we closed 353 units in 2018, whereas in 2017 we had closed 366. We had closed 354 in 2016. So we're still pretty much in the same general range with the average number of homes that we've been selling for the past several years. Now, lastly, and it's important to note, the number of days on market, which had been almost 40 in 2017, dropped by over 20% to almost 30 days on the market. So we are still seeing very fast response to listings for the most part, and we're seeing incredibly healthy prices. Let's take a little deeper dive into what's going on here. So, in the highest list price we had in 2018 was 1.7 million for a house on Woodland, which eventually sold for 1.725. The highest price paid was actually, I'm proud to say, on our team. That was a house that was bought on 112 Maplewood Ave. That was listed at 1645, and we closed at 1.8 million on that property. And that is the second highest recorded price ever in the township of Maplewood. Now, another important trend is that we're seeing an increasing number of homes over a million. So last year, if I remember correctly, we had 23 homes. This year, we were besting that number. We had 25 homes that closed for over $1 million. And lastly, the other important measure that I like to see is how many of the homes sold for under asking, how many of the homes sold at asking, and how many homes sold over asking. So proud to say that 56% of the homes listed sold for over asking. Doesn't surprise any of us because we saw that we had an over 100%, meaning 102.4% price paid to list price. 17% of the homes sold at asking, and that brings us up to a total of 72% of the homes, meaning that almost three-quarters of Maplewood's inventory was listed and it sold for list or more in 2018. That did leave 28% of the homes that did sell for under their asking price. And still, that's an incredibly healthy statistic. If you have any questions about how much your home might be worth, feel free to give me a call at 917-797-5059. You can also text me at that number. Look forward to hearing from you. Looking forward to another great year in real estate. And if you have any questions, you got my number. Once again, Mark Slade, Keller Williams, Maplewood, New Jersey. Have a great day.